Now that the book is out, you're getting a lot of reaction. What are some of the things that people are asking you about the story?
Usually one of the first questions that they ask are what places in the book that you've written about, and the places that you talk about, I mean, what's real and what's not real. And of course, we've talked about that before, during the course of other interviews and stuff. And for the most part, the bulk of the places are real. They're places you can go find. I'm getting a lot of questions about the characters. I'm asked often, where did the characters get their names? Which is always kind of interesting, and it wasn't real scientific. But also, what happens to them now? Questions about the characters. It's kind of amazing that they were either disappointed in how the character story ended, or that they were intrigued enough to want to know, well, what's the next chapter of their life? Or, questions about Grayson Hawkes' mysterious past. What is that event, that mysterious event that no one ever seems to unearth in the book? How can we find out about that? What happens to Farron Rails and things like that? So, I mean, most of them are character-driven, which is interesting because you always want to write characters that are compelling, and you want to write a scenario that people enjoy, and hey, they seem to. So that's great, and I like those questions a lot. And everyone has a favorite character that they seem to wish that something else might have happened for them, or they're wanting some background story on the character that may or may not exist even.
Well, Key to the Kingdom is getting great reviews.
Good.
Is there anything you would like to say to your readers?
Yeah, I mean, I just, I just wanted to know that I'm really honored that they've taken the time to kind of take a journey or adventure with me as an author. When you write something, you always hope that when people read it, one, that they'll like it. You also hope that you can string enough words together to make sense and they're coherent, and people can go, oh, okay, I know what he means. But then the fact that the reviews are coming back and people really are enjoying it and asking questions about the characters and things like that. Because for me, who had never really tackled a novel before, there was a whole lot of kind of skating out on the thin ice to try to figure out whether or not this is the best way to tell the story. So I mean, I'm just thrilled with the feedback, and just very, very appreciative of the fact that anybody that's bought the book and enjoyed it and let me know about it. I think that's great. And if anybody's bought the book and they didn't enjoy it, I appreciate the fact that they haven't taken the time to let me know that either, because that would be awful. And then of course, the question that everyone seems to ask now is, is there another one coming? And I guess time will tell whether Grayson Hawkes and company come back for another adventure somewhere, and what that adventure might look like. What would they do next?
Well, personally, I hope so.
Well, thanks.
But Jeffrey, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate the time that you've spent with me, and of course your readers.
No, it's been fun. I'm glad folks took the time to listen to us.
Thank you.